Lucy tapped the end of her pencil off the desk. What teacher makes her class write a story over the holidays? She muttered to herself. She flipped through the notebook her grandmother had given her. It was a used, beaten-up 99-cent diary that was missing half of its pages. As she flipped through it, 3 pages of writing caught her eye. 29th of April, 2003? She read aloud. The writing underneath was like a 2-year-old's attempt at cursive writing. Lucy heard her mean cousin Miranda coming up the stairs. She had a 4-page story to write. She had to stay at her grandmother's with the world's biggest bitch. "What are you doing here?" asked Miranda, popping her head around the corner. "None of your fucking business," Lucy shot back at her, slamming the door in her face. Lucy sighed as she sat back in her chair. And then an idea popped in her head. "Christmas horrors," she wrote at the top of the blank page in her notebook. She began writing about a monster who went around eating people at Christmas. Cliché, sure, but her teacher wasn't expecting Shakespeare. Lucy couldn't help but laugh out loud as she wrote about a girl named Miranda being eaten alive by a monster. In about half an hour, Lucy had completed her story. That night, as everyone was getting ready for bed, Miranda ran out screaming. "I saw a person! It was under my bed, I swear!" she cried. "Yeah, right, Miranda," Lucy called from her room. "I swear I saw it!" Miranda replied with wide eyes. "Go to bed, Miranda," her grandmother said. "I'm sure it's just your eyes playing tricks." Reluctantly, Miranda went to bed. That was the biggest mistake she could have made. At 1 a.m, Miranda woke to the sound of heavy breathing. "Lucy?" she whispered. No answer. She grabbed her phone with shaking hands and used it as a torch. No one was there. "It's probably Lucy next door," she told herself. As she laid back on her bed, she noticed something. The breathing was coming from underneath her. She dared herself to look under. As she leaned down to see what it was, the breathing stopped. Suddenly, a hand grabbed her face. She screamed and flailed as it began to rip skin off her face and began to chew it. It pulled her underneath the bed, eating her alive. You may be wondering why the others in the house didn't save her when they must have heard the cries for help. Well, the thing is, they didn't. The monster got them too. I'm sure if Lucy were still alive, she would regret writing that story.